Okay, so let's proceed. Basic operations in R is really simple. So as you can see, 2 plus 2, 4, 2 minus 2, 0, 2 more 2. Sorry, you're supposed to have double percent sign in there, 2 by 2 is 1. So these are some of the basic operations that can be performed on R. Moving forward, so we have these variables, and sometimes it becomes really important that we assign variable names to these variables so that we can calculate and make further calculations really simple for us. To do that, the assignment operator for variable is this in R, and if I was planning to print the variable, I get the value as 6. Let's say if I had another variable whose width was 8, and if I try printing this again, so this is this, let's say I have another variable. So there are two ways to actually print the area, either to multiply this, or a better process would actually be to use the variables and then perform the operations. Okay, so we have the area coming as 48 in this case as well. While we're going through it, if we want to see the variables that we have currently running on our workspace, the command is ls. So you can see we have 3 variables here. That's the area, height, and width. Alright. The next important thing, I think everybody of you who comes from programming background knows the importance of actually writing comments, right? And the way comments are written in R is actually using Shift 3 for people who are on the Mac users. So this is the way to write comments, and comments are a really good way to actually express what your code does. And to beginners who are starting their profession from R as a programming language, you should really think of writing your code in terms of comments so that if your file or program actually goes in the hands of others, it's pretty readable what exactly has been done on it. So that's really important that we have the comments really listed pretty well. So we're supposed to calculate the area. A better way to do would be to actually first explain it. So calculate the area. Actually write another comment. Initialize the variables as height and width. So height was, let's say, was 12, and width was, let's say, 14. Alright. Then we're creating another variable. So let's create a new variable. Create a new variable named area to area. So area equals height cross width, and if I print area, I actually get the output for this. So you see how readable the code becomes after having comments on it. Now we've seen that the ls operation as an operation really helps us tell what are the variables available for us on a specific workspace that we are working on. Generally, when we have too much of data, and as we proceed through the video tutorials, we're going to see we're going to use a lot of data and perform a lot of operations in them. So it becomes really crucial that we actually clear information which is not relevant to us, and the function to do that is to actually invoke remove and to pass on the parameter that we want it to be removed. So if I type in the ls here, I just have height and width. So let me just go ahead and move height to, and then if I go ahead and do ls, we have the width section. The second, I think at this point, I would want to make one more important comment, and that is, why do we have this index in here? You know, it doesn't make sense. So the index in here actually shows that this object is initialized on the index, which is 1. Hang on, guys and girls, I know you kind of got confused and slightly lost if you come from a programming background. But in most of the cases, the indexes starts from 0, but yes, in case of R, it starts from 1. And the 1 in here actually symbolizes that. So yeah, this was another important thing that I wanted to give into a special attention, that the indexes or the indices, yeah, that should be the right plural form, starts from 1 in R. Pretty much that's it for this tutorial, and I'm gonna see you for the next tutorials. I'm going to cover some important concepts on vectors and few other data types in R. Thank you so much.